Category 1 hurricane before making its way right over Bermuda. Check this out. They are under a hurricane watch as it could strengthen to a Category 2 hurricane. 5M advisory on Umberto, winds of 100 miles per hour, expected to become a remnant low as we go into tomorrow. More on this coming up.
Good news, South Florida. You guys are still accident and incident free, but you do have some slow moving traffic. Take a look right here at the turnpike going northbound. This is near Southwest 264th Street. Things looking pretty bumper to bumper out there. That is no fun. You can always take US 1 if you'd like to avoid this. Let's take a look at your maps. Things starting to build up here. I'm going to show you a few areas that we are seeing some delays down south. The turnpike going northbound. It is just no fun right now. You do not want to sit in this. Take a look at US 1. As I was just mentioning, it's always a better option at this time in the morning. If not, you've got to sit in all that nasty red. Let's take you over here. Let's see another area we're seeing some delays. Turnpike, or I-95 rather, going southbound. The delays begin around Northwest 103rd Street all the way down to the Julia Tuttle. You can see the orange pockets there, and it only gets worse as the morning progresses. So as an alternate here, you do have US 1. You can also take US 441 if you'd like to avoid this altogether. Let's take you over here. Drive times for my friends who take the Dolphin Expressway going eastbound. Things starting to pick up a little bit. Lejeune Road to I-95, 6 minutes. The Turnpike to I-95, 21. Michaela.
All right, Annaliese, thank you.
Melda spinning over the Atlantic, strengthened at the 5M advisory. We have winds of 70 miles per hour moving northeast at 7 miles per hour. We're going to have meteorologist Amanda Pappas really explain what's happening with this system and what the outer bands and a stalled out front is doing to the southeast coast of the United States. Otherwise, our friends in Bermuda have to brace for a possible Category 2 hurricane with this system. And the 5M advisory on Umberto has winds of 100 miles per hour. We'll finally be able to say goodbye to it as it becomes a remnant low by tomorrow. More on all this coming up.
All right, thank you to our queen of weather, South Florida. Good morning, 7:33 on this Tuesday morning, and things are busy on your roads. You have an accident right here on the turnpike going southbound. This is for my Broward County friends. It's near Miramar Parkway. You can see it right there. Cars are getting by it, but it is causing you some slight delays. Let's take you over to your map so you can see exactly where this is happening on the turnpike going southbound. Just like I said, just before Miramar Parkway, right? So you see all that red starting to build up. That's because of that right lane you just saw blocked in that live look. So definitely give yourself a little extra time. Otherwise, if you take a look at 95 to the right there, you can see that the southbound lanes look a little better in this area. You can take that instead. Let's take you a little further down south here. You are seeing another accident here. This is the Airport Expressway. You have a multi-car crash here. This is just before Northwest 22nd Avenue. You do have a right shoulder blocked, so that's what's causing some of these delays. You can always take the Dolphin Expressway, but you're also seeing some delays in those eastbound lanes. So just give yourself some extra time if these are part of your commutes and you take these major highways going eastbound. I'll leave you with this. Drive times right here for my friends in Broward, 595. Those of you who go eastbound on 595, I-75 to US 1, 16 minutes. University Drive to US 1, 10. Be safe out there.
To upper 70s. Our dew points are in the low to mid 70s. It feels fantastic out there in South Florida. We never get this type of weather, but we are for one day. And you can see just how breezy it is out there with the chops on the sea and with our winds gusting in the 20s. Not in the northwest, it feels like the mid to upper 70s. Where it's really warm is the Keys. Satellite and radar composite showing the showers and storms well offshore and that ridge of high pressure behind Imelda, and that's why the system will continue to move away and continue to bring us nothing but drier air right into our own backyard. Boy, do we deserve this or what? It has been quite some time. We're talking months that we've had to deal with heat and humidity. So this brief break will be a very nice welcome sight. Unfortunately, it only lasts till tonight, and then we see a shift in the wind direction, and that's going to bring us more of some shower activity moving back in. Highs today could flirt with records. We're going with 92. The record's 93. Winds gusting well into the 30s or 20s and possibly 30s, that is, as we await for that next front that's going to move in tomorrow. So today, limited rainfall. Tomorrow, here comes the moisture content, and really it's going to soak us by the end of the week. So headed to the beach or doing any boating, we have a high risk of rip currents for beachgoers, boaters. The bays will be at a moderate chop with a small craft advisory. For you in the Keys, an advisory as well, just because of the tight pressure gradient from the ridge of high pressure and from Imelda moving away from us. So enjoy your Tuesday, the last day of September.
Taking a live look right now at the Airport Expressway right here. These are your eastbound lanes. You can see this bumper-to-bumper traffic because you do have an accident on your roads. I was pointing this out to you earlier. It's a multi-car accident here. You can see all that red right there in the Airport Expressway. It's just around Northwest 22nd Avenue where you're seeing that. The right lane is blocked there, or right shoulder rather, which is why you're seeing that bumper-to-bumper traffic. Let's take you over here to another area. You do have another accident that's causing you some delays in Broward County. This is the Turnpike going southbound. Just before Miramar Parkway, the right lane is blocked, causing all of that red right there. You can see here speeds coming in as slowly as 11 miles per hour. That's no fun. You can take 95 if you'd like to avoid this. Also for the Airport Expressway, I forgot to give you an alternate for that one. You can take the Dolphin, but it's also seeing some delays going eastbound, so you can take Flagler or A Street. Let's take you over here. Drive times 595 going eastbound, I-75 to S1 19 minutes, University Drive to S1 11. Be safe.
Okay. With sunrises like this. And so as we talk about the forecast, yeah, it's much drier today. It's breezy. And we will notice that the breeze will provide for really less humid conditions into the afternoon hours and rain-free conditions. But that's going to change tomorrow. We will see the return of our winds moving off the ocean. That's going to bring us a better chance of storms, not just tomorrow, but then leading into the end of the week. So here we go. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's 76 degrees with no rain in Fort Lauderdale. This is fantastic. As we put this into perspective, with dew points in the lower 70s, get outside and enjoy. Go to the beach, just stay on the sand, stay on the Broadwalk. As our winds are moving in from the northwest, anywhere between 7 to 13 miles per hour, gusting in the teens and 20s. Our feels like temperatures are at or near our air temperature. So here's the ridge of high pressure in the wake of Imelda. That is now a hurricane, drawing in that drier air right here into South Florida, and we are embracing it all day. Only today, the last day of September, because tomorrow the winds start to shift in from the northeast, and that's going to bring us a better chance of showers. Highs today could be flirting with records. I'm going with 92. The record's 93. Winds will gust well into the 20s today, and tomorrow the winds will start to subside. But today it's all about the beautiful, bright, sunshiny day for a terrific Tuesday. Enjoy.
All right, South Florida, another look at your roads here. A few more things have started to pop up, so let's talk about them. Right here, I-95 going southbound at Northwest 125th Street. You can see you have a broken down car in those express lanes. It's causing one of those express lanes to be closed. So your express lanes are actually moving slower than your regular lanes. If you are headed southbound in this area, I recommend taking your regular lanes because look, you guys are moving smoothly in those southbound lanes. Let's take you over to your maps here. I do need to point this out to you. You do have an accident here. This is on I-95 southbound as well, a little further down south. This is the ramp to Northwest 8th Street. It is closed because of this accident, so you definitely want to jump off before if you can. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck having to pass that. There should be some police officers on scene that can direct you where to go. All right, here, delays. I-595 going eastbound after the Turnpike. That is where we were seeing all this red right here. This is nothing unusual for this time in the morning, but it's just a pretty small pocket. If you can see, things pretty much clear up after you pass that little bit of red right there. But here, speeds coming in as slowly as 16 miles per hour. So if you'd like to avoid it altogether, you can take State Road 84. Let's take you over here. Drive times for those of you who take I-75 going northbound. The Palmetto to I-595, 14 minutes. The Palmetto to Pines Boulevard will take you 8. I'll bring you another update in a few. Eric.
Okay, Annaliese, thank you. New Authority meteorologist Julie Durda is here.
Hey, Julie, it is the last day in September. Can you tell us that October is bringing some October weather, please? Pretty
well,
please.
I don't like to lie, so as
just
Eric
sugarcoat
knows,
it just a little bit.
Julie's like, I don't have that much sugar.
yeah. Well, Mother Nature, unfortunately, is ending September the way we'd want to start October. Michaela, I'll put it that way. As we are seeing plenty of sunshine, dry conditions, just some cloud cover offshore over the Atlantic. It's the temperatures that feel fantastic. So to answer your question, no, unfortunately, we're starting October very wet. We have the return of showers and storms as early as tomorrow and for the rest of the week. That's a quick glimpse at the rest of the week's forecast. So that's why I really want you to enjoy today. Temperatures are reflecting that northwest wind, and it's fantastic. 70s is fantastic for 8:30 in the morning with low dew points, winds gusting in the 20s. My in-house model pulls very dry and mostly sunny skies until about 10 o'clock tonight, and then the showers return. But with all the sunshine, we could flirt with a record high. I don't think anybody's going to complain just because it'll be less humid. Our highs are near records. I'm going with 92. The record's 93, and we are rain free. Let's go to the tropics where we brought to you just just about 30 minutes ago to breaking news of Imelda becoming a Category 1 hurricane, winds of 75 miles per hour. It's making that east turn and unfortunately headed directly towards Bermuda and could be a Category 2 hurricane, so we'll have to watch for them. They're under hurricane watch. Also, Umberto, we are seeing this system luckily stay just west of Bermuda and basically becoming a remnant low by tomorrow. More on your local forecast. I've got it coming up.
You've got a broken down car on 95 going southbound. It's still here. It's in your express lanes. This is near Northwest 125th Street. You can see right there that there are some emergency vehicles helping get this car out of the way, but it is causing you some delays on those express lanes. You can see that they actually appears to, oh no, there are cars moving. This is a live look, so I'm learning just as you are. Right here, the regular lanes though look really good, so I would definitely recommend taking your regular lanes if you are headed south in this area of Northwest 125th Street. Let's take you over to your map so you can see the delays that is building up. You can see all that red right there as you get closer to the Golden Glades interchange and move north. Again, you can take your regular lanes, but you can also take 441 or US 1. Always good options for you if you're headed that direction. Another area we're seeing some slow traffic a little further north, also in your southbound lanes of 95. You can see right here after Hollandale Beach Boulevard, you do start to see pockets of red, and as you move further down south. But if you look at the turnpike, it definitely looks better for you if you are headed south in this direction and in this area. Let's take a look here. 595 going eastbound, I-75 to US 1, 20 minutes, University Drive to US 111. Michaela.
All right, Annalise, thank you.